Hey everyone, I hope everyone's having an amazing Thursday thus far. The boys and I just left the doctor's. All is well. Um, let's see, what is it? Triumphant Thursday is what I shall name it. Nothing new, no updates, besides making sure that I stay in a positive mindset. Again, regardless of what the two eyes see, whatever problems may come my way, positive mindset. Transparency. I guess that's the word for the week. Maybe I'll do words for the week. Maybe that'll help me, find content within that I can speak upon. I have shorts on, I promise. It's a skort, a tennis skort. But transparency. I ended up as a knowledge seeker. Okay. I find myself, delving into different topics and things like that. When it comes to my faith, for me, again, not imparting anything on anybody, your faith is your faith. But for myself, I just know. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I just know that God is real. God is real. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay. And I noticed that going through this particular time in my life, because I've spent the better part of the past almost 20 years in a relationship, I realized that because we dash for a living, of course, the radio is always on and things like that. There's something going on as far as, trying to drown out the silence, okay, or whatever you want to call it. But I noticed that, if a song comes on that, I felt emotionally, attached to, I would get all in my feels, and I had to realize, and it was so funny because in the midst of it, I said, okay, I had been going through it for quite some time, but for some reason, yesterday there was a breakthrough and it was like, okay, and I actually turned the radio off. I turned the radio off and I put my motivation on, and I do, a Bible study, with a very respected individual, every now and then whenever I feel I need to get into the Word of God. And it was so funny because he ended up speaking upon that. And, I took it and I took it as, am I running from this situation instead of dealing with this situation head on? And per his advice, it was yes, yes, you're emotionally tied, and the mind wants to reconnect, whether it be a happy feeling, a sad feeling. If it is a happy, it's going to turn into sad because guess what? That's not my reality. Oh my gosh, and so, he gave me some suggestions, but I will say this, what I did do before speaking, before getting on this Bible study and getting, some encouragement and uplifting words from others, I'm going to show you guys here. I don't know. I have it on my thing. I actually have a few, I hope you saw that. I actually have a few affirmations there as I'm driving. And I went back to it. At one point in time, while being here in Georgia, I actually got pulled over one time. Transparency. I actually got pulled over one time. I was, now, depending on my motivation, it might put me into be smart. I'm finna come get it, right? Or, it's just an upbeat, vibe. But this particular morning, it was I'm gonna come get this light. Is my phone shaking? I think it is. And I was, delivering some food. The boys were still in school at this time. And not realize, because my dash is covered, right? I don't know what speed limit I'm going, okay? And the officer pulls me over because I'm in a school zone. And you know what saved me? besides God's grace, those affirmations. He took a look and he was like, I like that. Not realizing that Milani was driving on beast mode because of the motivation that I can, I will, I must, I got to get this, I got to do this, they're counting on me, type mentality. But yeah, having those up there actually saved me that day from getting a ticket. I just got a warning and was let go. Funniest part about that is I ended up stopping right in front of the gentleman's house. And when I think about this, so I ended up coming to a stop where the police comes out. He's asking me, he sees that. He's like, I like that. And I was like, yeah, that's how I affirm myself throughout the day. And he was like, okay. And I told him, I was like, I'm actually door dashing the bags on the, on the thing. I got my phone and I'm showing him. And then I text the guy and I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm just been pulled over. I'm right outside your door. So here goes this old man and he's coming out and he has a limp and the driveway is like freaking where, right? The best part about it was the officer apologized to me for making me late, and then he also apologized to the old man for the old man coming down his long ass driveway. So when I say I got out of that, by the grace of God, I meant that. But he wished me well and I went on about my way or whatnot. So, I say all of this, in the midst of a storm, in the midst of your own personal struggles, find the beauty and find the joy and find the happiness in it, because there's always something to be grateful about. Another thing is I'm at my 7-minute mark. I always go 7. All right. Have an amazing day. Again, I wish you peace, love, and joy. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.